What's up, y'all? Today we're doing letter L. And L is for liver. Yes, a real country meal. Liver, rice, and onions. Let's go. Letter L is for liver. Let's get into it. Trigger warning. Now for this recipe, I only use two individually packed beef livers, only because I was the only one eating it. Everyone does not like beef liver because it has an acquired taste, but it's really good for your iron. It's really good for you in general. And I'm a country girl at heart, baby. So yeah, I rinse it off with some cold water, a little splash of vinegar, remove any excess like bloody veins and things like that. And then we go in and I chop up an onion after I clean and pat dry, whatever, however dry you can get the liver, because liver is, whatever. Anyway, then you're going to chop up an onion, y'all. This is the best way to make liver. You need a cast iron. Yup, a cast iron. Add you a tablespoon of butter, a little bit of oil to the bottom of that pan. Chop you up an onion. You can use whole onion or half an onion. Add some garlic powder on top and let those cook and sweat down. Then you want to get you a separate dish or a plate, whatever, and add you some all-purpose flour to it and season that flour. Use some onion powder, some garlic powder, and a little bit of seasoned salt. Or you can use whatever season you want. It does not matter. Now, you use that same seasoning on your beef liver. Again, I only had two, so I didn't use that much. I just sprinkled some onion powder, garlic powder, and a little bit of seasoned salt on there. And I made sure each side of my beef liver was coated, okay? Beef liver can be super, super bland. Like, it has a super acquired taste, so if you do not season it, it will not be good. Now, onto that plate where your seasoned flour is, you want to lay your beef liver flat onto there and flip it on each side to make sure it's fully coated. That is super important because you're going to pop it into some grease. Now, in a separate pan, not the same pan that your onions are in, you want to go ahead and heat you up some oil, some cooking oil. And then once it's heated up, you want to add your coated beef liver into the pan. Now, I know it looks like it's three, but it's just two. The second one just like broke apart. And you only want to cook it for 2 to 3 minutes on each side. That's literally it. Literally it, because it will finish cooking in the gravy that you about to make, okay? As that's cooking, you want to go ahead and check on your onions. And then once your onions have cooked down and brown, you want to add in flour. Now, I want to say I only use like a quarter of a cup of flour. And you want to go in and brown it. It should be soaking up all of that butter that you added in there. Brown your flour because that's going to help the color of your gravy, okay? Don't let it burn. Just brown it. After about 2 to 3 minutes of your liver cooking on each side, you want to remove it from the pan. It was already smelling good, y'all. This brings back so many memories. My grandparents used to make liver all the time. Rest their soul. But yes, I love liver. Anyway, after your flour has browned completely, you want to go in with some beef broth. Now, people typically add water if they want to, or like whatever type of broth. I use beef broth, give it some more flavor. And as you're pouring the beef broth in there, just whisk it together so that way your flour is not just sticking to the bottom. You want to mix it together. And after your liver is done, remove it from the oil, drain it off, and put it directly into your gravy mixture. Put it in your gravy mixture and cover it up and let it simmer for about like 15 to 20 minutes on low, y'all. That way the inside of the liver will finish cooking completely low and slow. I sprinkled a little bit of like steak seasoning on top because it's beef. So however you season your beef, you can season your liver. Make it your own. Make it fun. Make it flavorful. This was after about 15 minutes of it being covered. And then that was it, y'all. I promise you, that was literally it. Your gravy should have thickened up by now. Of course, you got to use some white rice. I put gravy on top of that rice. The onions had cooked down and the liver was on top. And baby, this is a country girl's dream. Beef liver with onions and white rice. What? Yes, letter L was for liver. I hope y'all enjoyed this recipe. And don't knock it till you try it, okay? Go get you some liver.